What's up guys, it's Avery. Today I'm going to be tackling my entire Goodwill haul from last week when I went to Goodwill in Indiana. I always love going to thrift stores back home in Missouri or when I'm at school in Indiana. And by today tackling it, I mean that I'm going to film a few videos because there's so much stuff that I'm going to need to break it apart. You guys saw it on Twitter. I showed off these 3 huge bags of goods I got, and then I tweeted this shit that just didn't quite make sense. I think I was trying to tackle how much money I spent at a thrift store, because for Indiana thrift stores there's a lot of money, but also the clothes I got for the money is incredible. Like, to achieve this percentage of your wardrobe through a sustainable fashion source would be probably $3,000, like something crazy. So I'm really excited for all these clothes. They're all laid out down here, huge pile of them. This actually isn't all of them because there's much more, but this is most of them that I keep staring at. And right now I want to talk about the garments I had in mind when I was going to the thrift store. I think it's a good way to break it up because in the past when I've talked about thrifting and I've talked about buying stuff secondhand, it's usually been about knowing what you like, getting used to it, seeing the sections that you're used to going for, seeing the fabrications you're attracted towards, and all of that, which I think is awesome tips, and you guys probably have it down by now. So today I just want to talk about something that I had in mind, because when I was going to Goodwill in Indiana, I really only had an idea for one thing, and then the rest of this stuff that's all down here is just all stuff that I just happened to find. The one thing that I've had in mind for so long, and I'm really excited to share with you, it's always in the back of my mind, I'm always looking for it, and it's to the point now where I'm even going to produce one, going to make one. And that's kind of set in stone because I've wanted it for so long. And although the shirts I'm about to show you fit the category pretty well, especially for the price, fucking awesome for the price, they just aren't perfect and they aren't the exact story I want to hit with them. It's those 2 shirts back there, the blue checked shirts. I really have been after a traditional American office look, oversized on me, simple blue grid on a white button-up shirt, and that's that. So going into Goodwill, I wasn't even really hunting for it. It wasn't on my checklist or anything like that. But I had in mind when I was going through men's shirting, and a few guys stuck out to me. There were a few okay options of shirts. I think I bought one more other shirt, but these 2 really stuck out to me. I tried them on. They looked really great, especially with it being oversized, and they kind of have a stiffer fusing to them, giving them a lot of shape. And they do a pretty damn good job. Both are really oversized. I believe I found them both in the XL or even maybe double XL section of Goodwill. This one being a size 35, it's the smaller of the 2. It also has a smaller gridded pattern, really nice and wide on me. The sleeves are a bit short, unfortunately. The one challenge with my body type when it comes to normal clothes, clothes that aren't cut to look beautiful on these long, lengthy models on the runway, is that I have like a size medium torso, maybe a bit bigger than that, but probably medium. And then the length of my noodly appendages are, like, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, what happened to you? Are your arms really that long? Like, it surprises me sometimes. So this shirt, it's like just perfect, just cutting it. But for this style of shirt, I want something longer, especially if you're going to be wearing it under jackets, whether that's suiting or other outerwear, anything like that. What I do like about this shirt is that the grid is a solid grid, which we'll get to in a minute, and then the placket, and I guess the cuffs for that matter too. The placket is really wide, it has this really tough fusing, so it has this really cool structure that it gives on the front. But like the cuffs have that too, they're just a little bit shorter, which is kind of bad as well with it being shorter on my arm. Also with that gridded print, it has 2 tones to it, which is just a bit much for me. I just want a beautiful white shirt, simple, solid grids on it, a big yoke, big cuffs, very simple openings, but stiff openings at that, stiff placket, just like that guy has, which is great. And I think this one also has a smaller collar than the other one, which is just give or take based on your preference. Now the next one is a 36/37. This one also has much bigger grids to it. Huge downside on this one, although the good part is that you can't really tell this from afar. Up close, those bold stripes, they have that sort of low opacity that a lot of plaid patterns do, where you can see where the stripes overlap. And I just think that sort of ruins the classic office look, where you have like this boring sort of structured Wall Street, and it turns it into more of like this American dream picnic, like young father look, which I don't really want. And I guess that just, oh my God. And I guess that just isn't what I'm going for. But I did like the fact that I found one with bolder stripes. It has a bigger collar. This one fits even bigger than the last. And then let's see. Oh, also it has some distressing, not distressing, but some actual wear and tear damage. This is a good point because sometimes that's a style that I know a lot of my audience, you guys out there, will like, and you can talk it down in price at Goodwill, for example. So that's a pretty big plus. And with my Twin Peaks vest, potato sack, God, what else does that shit look like? That beautiful, thick, oversized wool vest. That was something that I had in mind when I was thinking about this. So I was thinking about it either plain in the cooler spring, I guess, sort of weather where you could wear it just with a pair of creased pants and like that's it. Whether it's slim, a little bit short, maybe a slight flare to it, just gorgeous with that. Or something that's like traditional American mystery horror sort of look under that Twin Peaks vest, I think would be crazy, because I love that vest with a white button down underneath, and I just thought it would be wild to soup it up some. I don't think either of these are the perfect fit, unfortunately, and I think it looks all a little bit off together, but it's still a ton of fun, and like it was just fun as fuck to put that outfit together. I think I shared it on Instagram. I just really wanted to kick this off with those two because it gives you guys sort of an idea of what I kind of had going in my mind going into this. This was also sort of, I don't know if this is too much info, this was a sort of different trip because I was only there for about an hour and I got so many fucking tops. It's unbelievable. Like usually I love the pants section, I love looking through the women's stuff, but I hardly did any of that. I did get some stuff for Kaylee, but hardly did any of that because like I found so many awesome tops. And maybe I just steered clear of those sort of sections because for Kaylee and I's project, the pants are just perfected. Like that was one thing that revisions we went crazy with and just wanted to nail it down. That's like my favorite thing of all time that we're making. Anyway, back to those two shirts. I think that they're just awesome things for you guys to look out for if you do like that sort of traditional American business look that then you can take and completely ruin in your own sort of style. And also just if you have a totally different style, then you can sort of, if you see something out and you're inspired by it, then you can just keep it logged in the back of your brain, and when you pull up to Goodwill, then you can think about it there. And hopefully, even if it isn't explicitly on your wish list, as it wasn't for me in this case, then the fabrication or the shape, the colors, something will stick out to you and you'll be like, oh Jesus Christ, I want to look like a goddamn secretary in a potato sack today. Let me buy this shirt for a few dollars. Much love to Goodwill and all of the secondhand stores out there. It's just spectacular, everything that I got for a few dollars. No waste. Gonna be reusing this, gonna be recycling it. It's an awesome place to get some stuff to experiment with your style, to shop on a budget, and it's just really fun, honestly. It's like a hobby, going there, searching, digging around. I can't believe all the stuff I found within that hour and how much money I spent at Goodwill, but it could not have been better. So I'm excited to share the whole haul for you guys in coming videos. I'm also altering this beautiful, beautiful suit jacket that I found there that I'm really excited about. It's crazy how many tops. I'm sorry I keep staring down. Oh, also microphone. I'm sorry I don't have a damn mic still. Mine's getting repaired and it's been off. But I'll get it to you soon. Thank you guys for hanging out. Until next time, everyone do me one last favor. Have a good day for me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.